Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to EO Sports Network. Elon Olive here, coming to you live from the. One second, just want to make sure that that's working. Okay, we may not have game sound today. Anyway, coming to you live for this fictional MLB matchup featuring the Philadelphia Phillies. One second, I want to make sure my noise is good. Yep, there we go. Philadelphia Phillies visiting the Atlanta Braves. Game 2, Atlanta won Game 1. Looking up the score, final score was 8-6 on an inside the park 2-run homer by Ozzie Albies, which is not scored an inside the park homer because of the error committed by the right fielder for Philadelphia. That would be Nick Williams. So again, 8-6, the final score of Game 1. Now the Phillies looking to even up the whole series. Oh, come on. Why are you being so weird right now? Alright, let's just change this a little bit. Interesting. Alright, that is very interesting. Alright, so I guess I'm going to have to close this. Load game. Yes. Sorry about this. I had it sitting for too long, I guess. Anyway, 8-6 final score of Game 1. Uh-oh, do I gotta reload everything? Let's double check. Neither pitcher went very, very deep in that one as Julio Teheran versus Aaron Nola. As we're waiting for things. Yep, okay, so that's the end of that. 8-6. Alright, so I'm going to have to redo the whole thing. Alright, new game. 2018. Philadelphia. 2018. Atlanta. Game options. Choose starters. It's going to be Nick Pivetta versus Mike Fultonewicz. I think that's how you say that name. Very well could be wrong. Load lineup, Philadelphia NL. Go. Pitcher, Pivetta. There we go. We got some noise coming through. Home lineup. Sorry, you're probably seeing a lot of, it's probably not super great right now. I'm just going to get the lineups loaded up, and then I'll change the window on OBS to get this one going. Play ball, you got it. Properties, nope, I don't want the window capture. You know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and do the display capture up top. That's what we'll do it. That's how we'll do it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and introduce you to the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Cesar Hernandez, the second baseman, will lead things off. Carlos Santana, the first baseman, bats second. Rhys Hoskins, the left fielder, bats third. Maikel Franco, the third baseman, bats fourth. Nick Williams, the right fielder, will bat fifth. Jorge Alfaro, the catcher, will bat sixth. Odubel Herrera, the center fielder, bats seventh. Scott Kingery, the shortstop, bats eighth. And Nick Pivetta, the pitcher, will bat ninth. For the homestanding Atlanta Braves, they got Ronald Acuna, who went yard over in left field. Ender Inciarte, the center fielder. Nick Markakis over there in right. Freddie Freeman, who also hit a homer, plays first base. Making sure everything had accidentally just tripped a cord. Ozzie Albies, the second baseman. Johan Camargo, the third baseman. And Dansby Swanson at shortstop. 1 second. Okay, yep. All right. Just had to check on the noise, make sure it still sounded good. Mike, this is going to be fun. Mike Fultonewicz. Hopefully that's how you say that name. Pitching to Kirk Suzuki. So Fultonewicz will face Cesar Hernandez, batting .250 here in the NLCS. 4 at-bats, 1 hit. Fultonewicz delivers, and we're underway in game 2. Almost walked Hernandez, but he's going to hold off. Or he swings at that one. Hernandez, ground ball at Swanson. It's past him, and the Phillies have hit number 1 early on. Here comes Carlos Santana, batting .200 in the ALCS. His 1 hit in 5 at-bats was the solo homer that put them up 1-0 early in this one. Hit and run employed by the Phillies. Fultonewicz with the pitch. Error check, who we tested on this one. Fly ball into center field. That's going to be a double. Inciarte can't get a hold of it. Cesar Hernandez is going to score, and it's quickly 1-0 Philly. Probably just thought of something I want to do here. See if I can correct this window capture thing now. Oh, come on. Oh, I meant to do this beforehand, but game 2. ATL leads 1-0. Let's put this kind of over here. Hopefully that shows up right. All right, here's now Rhys Hoskins, batting .400. Pitch almost got the strikeout. So Hoskins will have to kick and fire again. This one, fly ball into left field. Acuna makes the grab for out number 1. Santana holds at second. And that'll bring up Maikel Franco. All right, I see it now. I need to bring this in. Actually, I can make it bigger. And let's do an outline. Black outline, that way it stands out. All right. 1 down to Maikel Franco, who's still looking for his first hit of the NLCS. Pitch to Franco. 2-3. This one right at Camargo, and it's past him. Santana holds up at third as Acuna was able to cut that one off quickly. And with 1 down, runners on the corners for Nick Williams, a chance to make up for what went wrong earlier. All right, I don't like the look of that. I'm going to bring it in just a hair. Whether you're joining us live here or watching on demand, give us a like and a subscribe. We've got baseball for the next probably next 2 weeks. We're hoping to start our World Series a week from Saturday. And then we've got 3 cycling races before we start with the first big stage race of the year, the Giro d'Italia. The 3 cycling races are, of course, Friday night under the lights, we'll have the Amstel Gold race, and then Saturday morning, La Flèche Wallonne, and then Sunday afternoon, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, as Nick Williams strikes out. 2 down with runners on the corners. Big chance here for Fultonewicz. Pitch 5-3. Error check on the throw. Alfaro, who's batting .200. Ground ball right at Freeman, and he commits an error. Instead of tagging the base, he throws one to second to try to stop Franco, and it's a one-base error. And now you've got Santana who scores. Freddie Freeman never commits errors. He's got a 4 in 20 chance of doing that. 2-2. The pitch to Adubel Herrera, still looking for his first hit. Strikes out, and that ends the inning. Let's make sure that... Okay, yep, 1 run earned. Okay. So 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. NCRT Markakis due up for the Braves as they trail Philadelphia 2-0 here in Game 2. Nick Pivetta will come out there as he will pitch to Ender NCRT. Nick Markakis bats second, the right fielder. Ronald Acuna, the rookie left fielder, bats third. Freddie Freeman, the first baseman, bats cleanup. Johan Camargo, the third baseman, bats fifth. Ozzie Albies, the second baseman, bats sixth. Kurt Suzuki, the catcher, bats seventh. Dansby Swanson, the shortstop, bats eighth. And Mike Fultonewicz bats ninth. He's the pitcher. The defensive alignment for the Philadelphia Phillies: Rhys Hoskins in left field. Adubel Herrera in center field. Nick Williams in right. He committed the error that cost them Game 1 last night. Carlos Santana, over on first. Cesar Hernandez at second. Maikel Franco at the hot corner. Scott Kingery over at shortstop, featuring Nick Pivetta pitching to Jorge Alfaro for your battery. First pitch by Pivetta. He'll face Inciarte, who's batting .500. He's got 3 runs on those hits. Pitched to Inciarte. Swing and a miss, and down goes Ender. Here's Nick Markakis, who's batting .500. 1 RBI. Pitch by Pivetta. Range play, who we testing. 2-3. Fly ball into right field. It's past Nick Williams. And Markakis is in there with the double. And now the crowd's starting to feel it. Tying run at the plate, and Ronald Acuna. He's batting .250, but his one hit was a 2-run shot to put Atlanta up. Philadelphia would crawl back to tie the game. The pitch. Nothing doing there, so he'll hold up and wait for the next one. 2-5, ground ball, hit at Kingery. This could be trouble. Markakis holds at second, and they just go to first to get Acuna. Here comes Freddie Freeman, .250 average, with a homer last night in Game 1. I should probably close that down. And the pitch, 3-3. This one at the ballpark here at SunTrust Park, only 2 years old, this ballpark. 3-3, and this one is a single past Kingery. They wave Markakis around, and they're going to get a run back. 2-out rally on here for the Braves. Johan Camargo coming up, batting .333 with 2 runs scored. Freddie Freeman over there on first. Pitch by Pivetta. And this one hit deep into right field, but hooking foul. Next one. Fly ball into left. Hoskins camped out under it, and that's out number 3. So, through the first full inning, it's 2-1 Philadelphia. The Phillies will have Kingery, Pivetta, and Hernandez due up in the second. Atlanta got 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the bottom of the first. Fultonewicz will now face Scott Kingery, who's batting .250 in the NLCS. 1 RBI for him. Pitch by Fultonewicz. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Swing and a miss, and down goes Kingery. Here's the pitcher spot, Nick Pivetta. With 1 down, we'll see what they do with him, as it's way too early to pull him. And the pitch, nothing doing there. 4-2. This one, ground ball right at Freeman. He'll toe tap the bag for out number 2. Here's Cesar Hernandez. He is currently 1 for 1 with a run scored. Fulton-Newicks would like to get revenge on him. The pitch, 5-4. This one at SunTrust Park. 4-6. This one, fly ball into left field, and it is down at the feet of Ronald Acuna. So 2 quick outs, and now a single given up by Fulton-Newicks. Pickoff attempts, not happening. And the throw. 3-4. Almost got Santana to strike out there. Santana 1 for 1 with the RBI double. And the pitch. This one, fly ball into center field. It's at the ground of Enciarte. Santana's got a second double. Hernandez is going to score, and it's 3-1 Philadelphia. They are coming out here trying to even up the series here in game number 2. Rhys Hoskins 0 for 1 with 2 down and a runner on second. Oh, we were supposed to throw a pickoff attempt. My bad. And he walks Hoskins. Not even close. It was a walk plus, meaning you add 10 to the walk rating. It's going to be almost impossible not to walk him at that point. Fulton-Newicks. Fulton-Newicks. Hopefully that's how you say it. With the pitch, error check. 2-1. Ground ball hit right at Dansby. He fields it cleanly, kicks it over to Albies to get the force out for out number 3. So 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. It's 3-1 Philadelphia heading into the bottom of the second. Albies, Suzuki, and Swanson due up for the Braves. Ozzie Albies 3 for 3 with the 1 RBI and 1 run scored, but that was an error by right field. And the pitch for 3. They walk him. Smart move.
Good base on balls.
Here comes Ozzie with the steal, and he's caught stealing. Oh, man. A big chance wasted there by the Braves. Pitch to Suzuki. Not going to strike him out. Kurt puts a 1 into right field. That one's past him, off the wall. Suzuki gets in with the double.
Fans who interfere with play.
And now here's Dansby Swanson, who's still looking for his first hit of the season, no, not, my bad, back to game. First hit of the NLCS. Next time Kurt Suzuki's up, we're going to look at his average, and it's going to be stellar. He has been on fire the entire playoffs. The pitch, it's a blank, so we'll go to Swanson's card. 3-2. This one hit right at Franco, and it is past him. Dansby Swanson on with a single. Kurt Suzuki holds at third. And with 1 down, here's Mike Fulton-Newicks. Just get it into the outfield if you can. It's going to be hard. 2-4. Air check if it's on the ground. Fulton-Newicks, 4-5. Strikes out. 2 down for Ender and Ciarte. Pickoff attempt by Pivetta, and it's not happening. Checking up on Swanson. Ender and Ciarte with a chance to bring a runner in. 6-2. This one, it's an error check. Fly ball at Herrera. He makes the grab, and the runs don't come across. No runs on 2 hits, no errors. It's still 3-1 Philadelphia. Heading into the top of the third, the Phillies will send Williams, Alfaro, and Herrera to face Fulton-Newicks. 0 for 1 with a strikeout is Nick Williams. He's batting .600 in the NLCS. The pitch, no strikeout this time. Williams, fly ball into right field. Markakis makes the grab, and that's out number 1. Jorge Alfaro, the catcher, 0 for 1, batting .167 after game 1. And the pitch, wanted a walk, but it's not going to happen. Fulton-Newicks calms down and kicks and delivers again. Ground ball at the third baseline. It's past Camargo, and Alfaro's on. Adubel Herrera due up for the Phillies. Fulton-Newicks may not get very far into this game. 4-4, it's at the ballpark, so this one could be big. Herrera, fly ball into right field. Markakis makes the grab. Alfaro holds with 2 down. Pickoff throw by Fulton-Newix. And nothing doing there. Deep breath from Newix. That one, strike three. He goes down looking. Beautifully paced pitch by Fulton-Newix. No runs, one hit, no errors. We're headed to the bottom of the third. Markakis, Acuna, and Freeman due up for the Braves. Nick Pivetta, through 2 innings, has allowed 1 run and 2 strikeouts. Markakis, 1 for 1 with the double. He would score. The pitch, and it's a ball. Nothing going there. Markakis waiting for the next one. This one popped up high. Hernandez says, I've got it, no problem. And that'll be out number 1. Ronald Acuna, who's 0 for 1, would love to straighten out that average. He's already got the long ball here in the playoffs. And the pitch. Oh, if he was a left-handed batter, this would have been gone. But, oh well. So it's a ball. And the pitch. This one. Fly ball, center field. Herrera should have this one easily, and he does. Here's Freddie Freeman, 1 for 1 with an RBI. 2 down, a big chance for him. He got a homer yesterday. And the pitch. This one at the ballpark. Homers don't happen very much at this ballpark, apparently. Fly ball, center field. Herrera camped out under it, and that's out number 3. So Pivetta, Hernandez, and Santana will come up for the leading Philadelphia Phillies as they lead it 3-1. No runs, no hits, no errors for Atlanta as we're headed to the top of the 4th. Fulton-Newix, this might be his last inning of work, unless he can calm it down. Air check if it's on the ground. This one, liner right at Albies. He makes the grab, and that's out number 1. Cesar Hernandez, who's 2 for 2, and he's scored both times thanks to the bat of Carlos Santana. The pitch. Called strike 3, and Fulton-Newix might be finding his rhythm a little bit. Carlos Santana is 2 for 2 with the double, and he's gotten an RBI every time. 429 average after this game. The pitch, and it's a ball. Santana, the switch hitter, waits for it again. Here comes the next one. Ground ball at Dansby. He kicks it over to first for Freeman, and that's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Philadelphia still lead Atlanta 3-1. The Braves will send out Camargo, Albies, and Suzuki in the bottom of the 4th. Nick Pivetta, 2 strikeouts, has only allowed the 1 run. And the pitch. This one, range play at the ballpark. This could be big. 2-2. This one into right field, and Williams can't get to it. Camargo sends a blooper into shallow right field, and he will now try to get Ozzie Albies as the tying run on. Ozzie was walked his first time. The pitch, swing and a miss, and down goes Albies. Here's Kurt Suzuki, batting .500 in the NLCS, 1 for 1 with a double. Big chance here for Kurt to do what he does. 2-2. Called ball. Pivetta wanted the strikeout, but he's not going to get it. 4-6. Suzuki. Ground ball hit right at Kingery. This could be trouble. Kingery to Hernandez for 1. Back to Santana to get the double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and it's still 3-1 Phillies. Philadelphia will send Hoskins, Franco, and Williams to face Fulton-Newix in the top of the 5th. Rhys Hoskins, who's 0 for 1 with a walk, as Fulton-Newix kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss, and down goes Franco. Just a reminder, at 6 o'clock, about 6 o'clock Eastern time, Game 1 of the ALCS, Boston at Cleveland. That one will be a fun one to watch, and I'm sure we'll have plenty of people here for that one. Fulton-Newix kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss, and down goes Franco. Strikeout number 7 for Fulton-Newix. Can he make it 8 against Nick Williams, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout? 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good evening, and good night for the Philadelphia Phillies as Fulton-Newix has a beautiful inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Still 3-1 lead for Philadelphia, but they're going to send Swanson, the pitcher's spot and NCRT up in the bottom of the 5th. We'll see what happens with Fulton Newicks. Danzy Swanson, who's 1 for 1, 5-3. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. And that's probably going to cause them to bring in the pinch hitter for Fulton Newicks. So we're going to close the book on him as Lane Adams will come in. Fulton Newicks has went 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. A walk and 8 strikeouts, so not a bad performance there for Fulton Newicks. Had Swanson gotten on, they probably wouldn't have pulled him. Lane Adams, the big hitting outfielder, due up the pitch. No, we barely missed the zone there. Pivetta, can't believe it. Pitch to Adams. Ground ball at Kingery, and that's going to be out number 2. Ender Inciarte, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout, wanting to get his bat going yet again. And the pitch to 4, error check if it's on the ground. 2-6, fly ball, left field. Hoskins makes the grab, and that's out number 3. New pitcher coming in for Atlanta. We'll talk about him in a second as soon as we know who it is. Waiting. Anyways, no runs, no hits, no errors for Atlanta as we get to the top of the 6th. It's 3-1 Philadelphia. Alfaro, Herrera, and Kingery due up for the Phillies. Jess Biddle will come in for the Braves. This is his second appearance. He came in during Game 1 yesterday. Only pitched a third of an inning, allowed 2 hits, and walked 1. So we'll see if he's able to improve things this time. The pitch. And he walks Alfaro. Pick-off attempt by Biddle. Nothing happening there. Adubel Herrera. Due up. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch. A swing, and this is a range play. Tough play here. Swing and a drive to left field. Acuna ranging over, dives and makes a beautiful catch. Look at that. He needed a 1, 2, or 3 in order to catch it, and he draws a 3, robbing him of the single. A big play there by Ronald Acuna. Jesse Biddle with 1 down and 1 on. He'll face Scott Kingery, who's 0 for 2, and he struck out both times. 5-6. Called strike 3, and Kingery gets the hat trick. Nick Pivetta with 2 down. They have the lead, so they like what he's doing on the mound, so they're going to let him hit. And he doesn't strike out, so Biddle couldn't get him. 3-1. Fly ball into right field. It's past Markakis. Unbelievable. This is going to be extra bases for Pivetta, and he's in there with a double. Off of the wall, it rolls past Markakis, and he can't get to it. Nick Pivetta on there with a 2-out double, and now here's Cesar Hernandez with runners in scoring position. They made the right decision to leave the pitcher in and let him hit. And the delivery. Called strike 3, and down goes Hernandez. So no runs on 1 hit by the pitcher, no errors, and it's still 3-1 Philadelphia. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Markakis, Acuna, and Freeman due up for the Braves. Well, Pivetta will probably get through the 6th, and that'll be it for him unless he goes quickly. 6-5. Called strike 3, and down goes Markakis. Here's Acuna, who's 0 for 2. And the pitch. Nothing doing there. Back to Acuna's card. Fly ball into center field. Herrera makes the grab, and that's 2 down. Here's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 with the single RBI for the Braves. This one, single up the middle, and Freddie Freeman is on with 2 outs for Johan Camargo. Nick Pivetta has gone 5 2/3, 5 strikeouts. The pitch. Nothing happening there. So Camargo, it'll be up to his card. Ground ball right back at Santana. He toe taps the bag, and we're headed to the top of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 3-1 Philadelphia. They'll send Santana, Hoskins, and Franco to face the new pitcher from Atlanta. Waiting to find out who that is. Give me 1 second. Sorry, when I started this broadcast, I was the only one in the house, and then my wife came home a little bit early. So I was wondering if someone had walked into the house that shouldn't have been there, but I had to go check on that. Shane Carl coming in for Atlanta. I believe this is his first appearance in the NLCS. It is. He'll face Santana, Hoskins, and Franco. Santana 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. The pitch. Ground ball right at Swanson, goes to Freeman for out number 1. Rhys Hoskins due up 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. This one's a ball, so now we'll pitch on Hoskins' card. Carl kicks and deals. Fly ball into center field. It's down in front of Vinciarte. Rolls past him, and that's going to be a double for Rhys Hoskins. 1 down and a runner in scoring position for Philadelphia. Shane Carl trying to figure out the rest of this inning with 1 down as Maikel Franco is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. 2-5, the pitch, nothing there, ball. Carl kicks and delivers again. Ground ball hit at Albies. This could be trouble. Hoskins will get to third, and they're just going to get the lead runner at first, or the trailing runner at first. Here's Nick Williams, who's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. They want the hat trick on him. They'll see if they can get it. And they walked him. So he will get to the bases for Jorge Alfaro. 2 down runners on the quarters. Pitch by Carl. Called strike 3, and down goes Alfaro, getting out of a jam. And that's going to do it for Shane Carl as we stretch here in Atlanta. New pitcher coming in for Philadelphia, it's Victor Arano. He'll face Ozzie Albies, Kurt Suzuki, and Dansby Swanson. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch by Arano. Air throw, air check on the throw. 5-1. This one, single pass Hernandez. No error, so there's not going to be additional bases. So Albies is on, and the tying run is at the plate in the form of Kurt Suzuki. Pickoff throw by Arano, not going to do anything. Suzuki batting .400, 1 for 2 with a double. This one, deep fly ball into left field, and it is foul. He missed it by about 2 feet, barely grazing past the foul pole. So Suzuki will have to calm down. This one, fly ball into left field, caught by Hoskins, and Albies will hold. There goes Albies on the steal, and he does not get caught this time as Dansby Swanson, who's 1 for 2, steps in. He struck out once. The pitch. No strikeout there. Very likely he would have struck out there. 4-6. This one, single past Kingery. Albies gets waved around, and it's a 1-run game. Can the Atlanta Braves do it again late? They took the lead by 2 in the bottom of the 8th last time. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Shane Carl is not going to bat. He's pretty much done. Tyler Flowers is coming in. Arano with a runner on. The pitch. This one, fly ball into left field, but goes foul. Next one to Flowers. Ground ball hit right at Hernandez. And they're going to let Swanson get to second, kick it back over to Santana for out number 2. Here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 3. Still looking for that first hit of the game. And almost hit by that one, but he gets out of the way. Next pitch from Arano. Ground ball at Santana, toe taps the bag, and we're headed to the 8th inning. New pitcher coming up for Atlanta. It is taking its time. Aradis Vizcaino. I believe he is the winner from yesterday. Yes, he won game 1. And now with a chance to do it again. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors for Atlanta. Herrera, Kingery, and Arano. Well, the pitcher's spot due up for Philadelphia in the top of the 8th. Vizcaino would love to keep his record intact. Air check if it's on the ground to Herrera, who's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 4-1. Ground ball at Albies. No error. Kicks it over Freeman for out number 1. Scott Kingery, who's still looking for his first hit. He's been struck out 3 times. Can they get him a 4th? 6-4. Yes, they can. Unbelievable pitching there by Vizcaino. And that'll force them to pinch hit for Arano. J.P. Crawford coming in for the Phillies. 2 down, top of the 8th. Delivery by Vizcaino. 2-2. Called strike 3, and down he goes. Aradis Vizcaino continues his NLCS dominance. Yeah, I get it. Pitcher must be removed from the game. Tommy Hunter coming in for Philadelphia. He pitched 1 inning yesterday, gave up a hit and a walk. Nick Markakis, who's 1 for 3 with a double, due up to face Hunter. Error check, so we'll see who we're testing. On an error check, I would hit it at third base if you can. 4-3. This one, hit at Carlos Santana. It's past him, so cleanly, no error, and Markakis is on. Go-ahead run at the plate, and Ronald Acuna looking for his first hit. He went yard in game 1 yesterday. Pitch by Hunter. No strikeout. See what Acuna does. And this one, shallow center field for a single. Runners move up 1 base, and you got runners on first and second for Freddie Freeman, who has the RBI, who opened the game for the Braves, and that's going to do it for Tommy Hunter. Philadelphia only lead by 1. They cannot take any big risks. Pat Neshek coming in for the first time in the NLCS. Neshek with the delivery at the ballpark. I don't believe it. 6-1. This one popped up high. Alfaro makes the grab for out number 2. I thought that was going to be a home run check. Pat Neshek with 1 down. Runners on first and second. The pitch, 4-3. Wild pitch, and that is in the dirt. Runners advance 1, and now you've got Acuna on second, and Markakis, the tying run, 90 feet away. Pitch to Camargo, 6-3. Fly ball, center field, and that is going to be caught by Herrera. Firing it back in quickly, Markakis has to hold. 2 down. Runners in scoring position, and oh my goodness, look who it is. It's Ozzie Albies. He's the one who won the game last night. Can he win it this morning? Pitch by Neshek. 4-3. Wild. That one in the dirt. I don't believe it. Markakis is going to score on the wild pitch. And Markakis comes in with great base running, and it's a tie ball game. Ozzie Albies with the pitch. Fly ball into left field. Hoskins makes the grab, and we're tied heading into the 9th inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Hernandez, Santana, and Hoskins due up in the top of the 9th for the Philadelphia Phillies. Here in game 2, Atlanta leads the series 1-0. Vizcaino will come in to pitch the 9th. And a ball there to Hernandez, who's 2 for 4. 5-2. This one is a single into left field. Go-ahead run is on, and that's probably going to do it for Vizcaino, as he is now on the hook for the loss. He got the win in game 1 yesterday. And that runner, that would be the winning run if Atlanta's not able to respond. Vizcaino would get the loss. However, the pitch in the dirt to Carlos Santana, who's 2 for 4 with a double and 2 RBIs. Can he do it again? Next pitch. Ground ball right at Swanson. This could be trouble. Over to Albies for 1. Back to Freeman for 2 and a double play. Rhys Hoskins, 1 for 3 with a double. Pitch by Moylan, who's the new pitcher, sorry. And a ball. Back to Hoskins. Fly ball, center field, and it's down and past Inciarte. Shoots the gap, and Hoskins is now on second base. Scoring run for Maikel Franco, who's 1 for 4. Atlanta faithful holding their breath. Moylan with the pitch. 6-5. And he walked him. Unbelievable. That's probably going to do it there for Moylan. Luke Jackson coming in. They're not bringing in their closer because it's not a closing situation. It's a win. Deep breath from Jackson. The pitch. Beautifully placed pitch. Swing and a miss, and Nick Williams goes down. We're headed to the bottom of the ninth. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. Still tied at 3. Kurt Suzuki, Dansby Swanson, and Luke Jackson due up for Atlanta. Pat Neshek will not start the ninth inning. They ran him dry. It'll be Adam Morgan, who pitched 2/3 of an inning last night and did great. He'll face Suzuki. The pitch, 3-5. This one, fly ball into left field, back to the wall. Oh! Kurt Suzuki missed the walk-off homer by 3 feet. 5 feet, sorry. 5 numbers on the dice. Pitch to Suzuki, 6-4. This one, ground ball at Kingery, back to Santana for out number 1. Here's Dansby Swanson. The pitch. This one, ground ball at Franco, back to Santana for out number 2. They're going to pinch hit him. Preston Tucker coming in for the pitcher's spot. 2 down, nobody on. Bottom of the ninth. Game 2, tied at 3. 2-4. Nothing happening there. This one, single into center field, and the winning run is on. And they're going to pinch run him. Let's see, base running. Ooh, we got a 5 base runner. Danny Santana is going to come in and run. So this could be big. Ender Inciarte looking for his first hit. Adam Morgan, the pitch. 3-2. Air check if it's on the ground. 2-3. Ground ball to Kingery, and it's past him. Santana goes to third, and the winning run is 90 feet away. That's going to do it for Adam Morgan. On the hook for the loss. And now Nick Markakis with a chance to walk it off. Luis Garcia due up. 2 down. Runners on the corners. Luis Garcia, the new pitcher. First appearance in the NLCS. Kicks and deals. Air check if it's on the ground. Markakis needs a base hit, and it's all over. This one, ground ball past King Hernandez. And the Atlanta Braves win Game 2. They mobbed Markakis over at first base, and your final score, Atlanta 4, Philadelphia 3, and they take a 2-0 lead in the NLCS. Wow, 2 more games away from winning the pennant and heading to the World Series for the first time since 1997, I believe. I have to double check that. Let's actually find out. Atlanta Braves. Wikipedia. They have won the NL Let's see. World Series NL pennants. 1999 was the last time the Atlanta Braves won the NL pennant, and now they are 2 wins away. Your final score 4-3 here in game number 2. Let's go ahead and update that. Properties, Atlanta leads 2-0. So Nick Markakis makes it happen, and I think that's going to be your player of the game. Let's go ahead and save the stats so we can crown our NLCS MVP when it's all over. View stats. Let's see, Nick Markakis. He bat 556. He had the highest batting average of all the team, and he gets the game-winning RBI. Yep, he's your player of the game. So congratulations to him. And that's going to do it for this broadcast. We'll be back around 6 o'clock Eastern Time for Game 1 of the ALCS, featuring the Cleveland Indians hosting the Boston Red Sox, to find out which team will play the winner of the NLCS in the World Series. As for the NLCS, we will have Game 3 on Saturday, as tomorrow is the travel day. And that'll be Saturday night, I believe. And then, of course, Game 4 on Sunday. Game 5, if necessary, on Monday. So, thank you so much. I'm Elon Off saying we'll see you next time the ball flies. Thank you so much, and take care.